respected principal, esteemed teachers, and my fellow dynamites. Today is not just a ceremony, it is a beginning. A beginning of courage, responsibility, and transformation. I stand before you not as someone above you, but someone among you. Chosen not to lead, but to serve. Because true leadership is not about authority, it is about action. We are not here to be ordinary. We are not here to simply exist within the routines. We are not here to challenge. We are here to create an impact. The question is, are we ready to sacrifice our lives? There will be voices that doubt us. There will be moments when people try to pull us down. But we do not respond with weakness. We rise with strength because, as it is written in the Bible in Psalm chapter 23 verse 5, you prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. We do not fear opposition, we grow in front of it. And when the moment of action arrives, when hesitation tries to stop us, we remember the words of Lord Krishna to Arjuna. In Bhagavad Gita chapter 2 verse 37, it is said, therefore stand up and fight, O Arjuna. This is not just about war, it is about duty. It is about rising when it matters the most. And we stand firm in faith where in Psalm chapter 91 and verse 1 says, he who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadows of the Almighty. These are not just words, these are our strength. As the head boy of this esteemed institution, I promise you this, I will stand with you in every challenge. I will speak when it is difficult, and I will ensure that no voice goes unheard. But this is not about me, this is about us. Let this year not just be another chapter. Let it be a turning point. The year we refuse to settle. The year we choose courage over fear. The year we prove that we are not the followers, but we are the leaders. Now, I want every one of you to rise with me and say this together. Anselmites are. Anselmites are. Anselmites are. Because this is not a journey, this is our revolution. Thank you.
A true captain is not the one who commands, but the one who inspires. Not the one who shines alone, but the one who makes whole team shine. Good morning, Reverend Father, respected teachers, and my dear friends. My name is Varun Sharma, and I am the captain of Red House. Today, I stand before you with a heart full of gratitude and excitement as I take the role of captain of Rabindranath Tagore House. Our house is not just a group, it is a living legacy. Rabindranath Tagore, a visionary poet, Nobel laureate, and a philosopher, remind us that creativity, humanity, and knowledge can take us to a new height. As we step into this year, I envision a journey with each one of us, embroidered with Tagore spirit. We will dare to dreams, and we will chase those dreams with determination. My aim this year is yet simple but powerful. I want every member of Tagore House to discover their unique voice, to express themselves broadly, to collaborate with passion, to set us apart, whether in its cultural, sports, or in academics. We will just not aim for the victory, but the excellence and kindness. I believe if we help each other, there is no limit what we can achieve. Let us remember that every challenge is an opportunity to grow, and every step taken together is a step towards greatness. With Tagore wisdom, our collective efforts, this year will be the one for the textbooks. Thank you, and let's make Tagore House proud. Thank you.
When I call upon youth to dream lofty dreams, I'm invoking a vision in them. As you dream, so shall you become. A quote by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Good morning to one and all. There are certain days that remind us of who we are and what we stand for. Saint Anselm's Day is one such day. a day to reflect on our roots, celebrate our journey, and reignite the fire within each one of us to rise even higher. Today, with great honor, I, Shwar Agarwal, stand before you as the newly appointed captain of Greenhouse. This role is not merely a position. It is a responsibility, a commitment to lead with dedication, honesty, and unity. Inspired by a house patent, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, a man who proved that true leadership starts with sacrifice and service. From a humble home in Rameshwaram to the highest constitutional office in India, is a living testament to his discipline, determination, and love for one's nation can achieve. His life reminds us of that true greatness lies not just in reaching the top, but lifting others as we rise. Being part of Greenhouse is not about wearing the color. It is about upholding what the color stands for. Peace in our actions, unity in our efforts, resilience in our challenges, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. My vision as a captain is to build a legacy that endures far beyond this year. True victory is not measured only in points or trophies, but the spirits and value we carry within each one of us. Leadership is never one person's journey. I humbly seek the blessings of my elders, cooperation of my peers, and the trust of my juniors. Together, let us make Greenhouse not just a team but a family that excels, supports, and inspires. That is the legacy I wish for us to build, one that is green, great, and lasting. Clean and green is a perfect dream, because Anselm dynamite! Thank you.
Find it in sapphire, find it in a blue morpho butterfly, find it in the pale dot of earth, or the storms of Neptune. Be it what the diamond reflects, or the frantics of Van Gogh's The Starry Night, beauty has always existed in blue. Greetings to this August gathering. As I stand before you today as the captain of Blue House, I do so with a clear understanding. Leadership is an expansion of duty. The Blue House bears the legacy of Saint Mother Teresa, a symbol of compassion, a name that must compel us towards purpose. As the poet Maggie Nelson wrote, blue is the color of a mind at work. It's the color of focus. It's the color of a mountain in the distance that you'll never actually reach, which Rebecca Solnit calls the blue of distance. We're often told that blue is the color of calm. That is only half the truth. In the real world, the world of the blue flame, blue is the color of the highest intensity. It is the color of the mind that stays awake when the rest of the world has surrendered to sleep. It is the color of the underground man, the one who sees through the illusions of the crowd and chooses the difficult truth over the easy comfort. To the new initiates, you are being inducted in a new temperament. I do not ask you for spirit in the way others do. I do not ask for the loudest shout. I do not ask you for the brightest banner. We ask you for the discipline of the architect and the cold precision of a strategist. I ask you to be the blue of distance, that horizon that everyone chases but no one can catch. There is a line from the poets. The soul is dyed, the color of its thoughts. Starting today, let your thoughts be as deep as the trench and as limitless as the atmosphere. Let the other houses bring the noise, we will bring the depth. Let them bring the fire, we will be the light that remains when their fire burns out. Find it in the horizon. Find it in your heart. Beauty has always existed in blue. Thank you.
True leaders are not defined by the crowns placed upon their heads, but they are defined by the storms they endure. And when the storms try to break them apart, it only forges a brilliance that no darkness can contain. Good morning to each and everyone present here, myself Akshit Henry, and it fills me with immense pleasure and pride standing in front of you today firmly as the captain of Gold House. Gold House has always been renowned for its unwavering determination and unyielding spirit. Talking about the previous year, our students achieved exceptionally well in each and every field, having a marvelous tally of 10 gold, 11 silver and 6 bronze medals. We also achieved the title of the best house in the annual sports. These triumphs are not at all just numbers, but they are a proof that what we can achieve if we stand united. And I assure to each and every one of you that this spirit of excellence will never ever fade under my leadership, but it will only grow stronger. Under my leadership, this house will continue the legacy of excellence and will not even match it, but will surpass it. As I stand here for each and every one of you, not as a mere title holder, but as a true leader, devoted for your growth and your success. Together, we will achieve heights in every field of endeavor, whether it is academics or whether it is sports. We will achieve the heights which are even greater than the golden chapter we have already written. But let us reflect for a moment. There are times when merit is overshadowed, and there are times when fairness bends under unseen weights. Yes, my dear fellow mates, these scenarios tells us that the world is not always just, and yes, it will not even just in institutions, some of the most authentic and prestigious. Yet, they tell us the true meaning of leadership, that leadership is above all the titles. Do you know what leadership is? Leadership is about rising above adversity, and leadership is about rising in the shadows even brighter. In the end, I want to conclude by saying one thing to each and everyone present here, not only to the Gold House members, that they will crown you with defeat. They will crush you under the weights of unseen circumstance. But my dear fellow mates, I want to rise you above them all. And when you will rise, rise with a light. A light so fierce that they are even forced to say that even if he was crushed under the weight of prejudice, even if he was crushed under the weight of circumstance, and even if he was crushed under the weights of defeat, he rose again. And when he rose with a light so fierce that even the envy bowed. And this, my dear friends, is called resilience. And with this I rest my words. Thank you.